Hello and welcome back to the TeamMETA College Conference Spring Showdown. I, as always, will be your host, Austin, Osto, whatever you want to call me. And today we've got a double header for you tonight. We've got a VTB team, Virginia Tech B, up against Texas A&M, and we're going to be having the University of Alabama up against the University of Dayton. These are four teams that we've seen that have continued to deliver time after time with some nail-biters, some close matches, and some high-octane Rocket League. We are excited to see these teams jump down into the pitch, as there's only going to be 6 winners in this one. Which two teams are going to come out on top? Will it be Virginia Tech or Texas A&M? Will it be the University of Alabama or the University of Dayton? Only time and these 12 players will tell. So without further ado, let's jump right in and get right into some high-class Rocket League action. Let's jump straight into game number 1. Virginia Tech B on the blue, Texas A&M on the orange, and we're straight into the first kickoff. Saxman going to take it immediately over now in front of the orange net. It finds its way along the line. Daylisk able to touch it away, and it has to be saved out by Killam. And now it's back over towards the opposite net. Melly just going to boom it far away. Squinty there to try and block. Daylisk once again over towards that wall, just looking to deny Sand any additional pressure forward. And Saxman, he sees this ball pressing forward. It's back down towards Squinty and back over towards the blue corner. Now they're looking for a way to try and get it away. Back over towards mid, back over towards the orange box. And Squinty gonna lock up the first goal here for Virginia Tech B. Saxman wants to try and get this out of the blue corner as fast as he can. Sees that Daylisk is lining up. Melly as well. Melly goes forward, takes the hit. Manages to get that one out and over past the blue corner where Squinty is waiting. Back over now into the orange, trying to slap that one by into an open goal, but Daylisk is there, carries it back over into the blue. Saxman to try and play this away. It's back towards mid, it's back towards Squinty perhaps, but no, the pass intercepted. Will able to get in the way, and now it's back over towards Saxman in mid. He intercepts the ball, keeps it back towards Sand. It's boomed immediately back over into the Texan side, and you can see it's fighting to be centered right in front of the box, but Melly won't allow, goes up to meet. Sand sees the ball heading over towards his right, manages to go up to meet it. Now it's back over towards the left. Back over towards Daylisk, who's just looking to try and clear it out. Saxman to pressure as well. The ball stuck towards mid. Sand wants to try and play it away. Gets the ball up, starts an air dribble, but he's intercepted by 2 orange defenders. And Saxman, he just wants to try and play this out of the blue. Gets it over to Squinty, who does take an initial hit back over the mid-pitch line. It's back towards the blue net. Sand's trying to kill it over towards the corner. It's going to be a follow-up from Daylisk, but the ball cleared away in time. Now Melly trying to follow up, get their way in front of the ball and get that one away. Back over to Daylisk, back over to Saxman, and it's competing right now to just try and get some position over in front of the Texan goal. Virginia looking to try and take a 2-0 lead and get themselves in a pretty good position to take away game 1, but we're about to hit the halftime mark and we still only have 1 on the board so far. Melly, a quick back pass over to Daylisk. It finds its way up to Squinty, and now back over towards mid. Sand's trying just to keep it aggressive. It's back towards the orange corner. Saxman goes up to meet, gets it back down over towards the opposite corner, and Daylisk just gonna kill it out of the way of Squinty. The ball trying to find its way straight down into the box. Saxman to try and chase it out. Sand meets it, gets it back over towards the right wall. Will gets it back over towards the blue. A little bit of lag coming out there on the server, but Squinty able to recover, gets back up into the play. Back over towards the right now. Saxman, a good little pre-jump to get over in front of that ball. Managed to get a touch pass, but Will not going to allow it past for long. Now it's to the left wall. Sand wants to fight it away. Daylisk looking just to try and pressure this towards the net. Squinty as well. It's going to center itself up. Saxman's there. Oh, and the pogo shot just high above that top crossbar. And Virginia Tech B still on their 1-goal lead, and that lead could be the thing that finishes up game number 1 here. Nobody been able to strike, and we're in the final 80 seconds. Still Texas A&M hunting to try and equalize this one up. Saxman finds the ball over towards the blue corner. Killam Will sees it going behind him. Dalis goes forward, gets a demo into the net. Will perhaps going to center this one up for Melly. He does, but the shot's not on. It's back over towards Saxman. He looks to try and clear it out, and with 60 seconds left to go, Sand just wants to pressure this one over in front of the orange net. It's back towards mid, back over towards Saxman now as he's looking just to pressure against these defenders, but Dalis, he's gonna flick it back over towards the goal. It's into the top crossbar. Squinty needs to clear it away, and he does. Gets the ball high. Killam Will manages to touch it back down over to Melly, who follows the ball in, wants to try and get this final touch to send it in, but Dalis is there, receives the pass, and with 35 seconds to go, the Texans have tied it back up. It's a 1-all game with 35 seconds to go, and Virginia Tech B, their lead finally lost. They're looking to try and rip it right back as Saxman chases that one over into the orange end. Dalis wants to try and play it past. Sand goes forward to meet the ball high above in this corner, but Saxman's still just looking to keep it aggressive. Squinty goes through, manages to get a further touch out. Sand coming through as well to receive the ball. 10 seconds, and we're likely going to see overtime here in game number 1 as the time ticks lower and lower. 4 seconds, 3, 2. Squinty gets the ball in the corner. That one going to center itself up. Melly clears the shot out, and Squinty just going to get bumped away. The ball hits the ground, and we go to overtime. We're back towards mid. The kickoff, it just leaves right in front of the net, and Saxman, he takes an early shot just to try and sink it through. Squinty follows it up, and no one's back. That ball finds its way into an uncontested net, and with a 2-1 victory, Virginia Tech B take away game 1 and the first advantage of the best of 5. Virginia Tech B grabbing game 1. We jump straight into the first kickoff of game number 2, and we're going to see who will come out ahead. Well, the ball already over towards mid. Saxman wants to try and chase this one over. Killam Will sees him going back over towards that corner, and Sands to intercept. It's back towards mid. Squinty goes forward to try and touch it past Melly, but he gets it back over to Dalis, and oh, that ball so close to finding its way inside the blue box. But now it's back over towards mid, back over towards Saxman, and he manages to kill it high. Squinty goes up, meets the ball. Dalis gets it back down over into the blue corner, and now it's over in front of the box as Melly following through with a shot, but Sand floating down from the top, managing to deny that ball, and now it's back over towards mid, back over towards the blue corner, as we're seeing Texas take this ball right back over, and now it's centering in front of the orange net, and Squinty, he's not going to miss that shot. An uncontested net and a wide open one for him. Squinty goes up to meet against Melly. The ball getting sent straight up towards the ceiling, now going over towards the right side of the box. Squinty trying to follow that one through. It bounces back mid. Killam Will goes to meet in a 50 against Saxman, and now it's back over towards the net. And Melly, he catches the ball directly in front, manages just to slap it down over towards the middle of the box. And now, with only a minute and 11 seconds in, we've gotten a tied ball game once again, 1-all, as Texas A&M fighting back and managing to equalize. Now it's back over towards the right wall. Sand looking to try and set this one up. It's back over towards mid. Oh, Saxman ending up having to send that one high. Back over towards Melly, back towards the mid pitch, and Saxman and Squinty just jumping up to save that ball away. Now it's over towards the orange corner. Back over towards mid. Sand wants to try and pressure that ball away, and Dalis, he's just going to boom it out of the orange. Back down over towards the blue, and you can see it's just a fight right here in front of the Virginia Tech goal as the the Texas A&M side trying desperately to secure in a first lead here of game number 2. They don't want to allow VTB to go up to a 2-1 score, or 2-0 scoreline in the series, or a 2-1 scoreline in the game. Melly wants to just try and fight this one over, sees the ball in the corner, no boost, so forced just to fight off against Saxman. Ball gonna be left right in front of the box, and Sand comes through, manages to slap it over towards the left wall. It's gonna get met there again by an orange side aggressor, but Squinty meeting it, gets the ball back down towards mid, and look at that play, a quick passing play from left, right to center, and just like that, with exactly halftime left on the clock, Virginia Tech B, they slap back with a lead of their own, their second here in game number 2, and now they're looking just to hold on to it as the ball finds its way back towards mid. Melly looking to try and play this one through. It finds its way drop down into the box, and Melly securing up the equalizer. Texas A&M, it doesn't take them long to come back and fight for equality. Only about 15 seconds is what's necessary for them to get this game tied back up. Melly, it's back over towards the blue corner. Squinty wants to try to kill it to the side. Squinty once again looking for a clear pass, but it's just a back pass to Saxman, looking to try and boom it away. Now it's over into the Texan side. Sand sees the ball, wants to try and touch it over to Squinty, meets there against an orange side aggressor, and Dalis gets back down towards mid. Back down over in front of the blue net, and Melly, he wants to try and play this one past Squinty. He pressures it over towards the right. It's gonna meet there against Sand, and he wants to try and dribble this one out. Finds it high, gets it over into the backboard. Sand managing to force the ball over towards the left wall. It's lobbing back towards net, but it's just high, and it gets touched just that little bit further away back towards mid. 80 seconds left, and still an equal game at 2-2. One of these teams looking to try and snake away here with an advantage right at the buzzer, and if they can do so, then they'll come away with a game in the bag. If VTB can do it, they'll be at match point. If Texas A&M can do it, they'll have equalized up the series, and Dalis, he's fighting for that equality. It's back towards mid, back over towards the left side now. Sand looking to try and get that ball past. It manages to go over into the blue corner, met there against Killam Will, and Dalis, he's hunting down that shot, but it's high into the right. Now back over in front of mid. Saxman looking to try and get it past Melly, trying to just drop it above him. It goes into the backboard. Dalis to follow. It's back to the corner. Squinty looking just to boom it out of the blue, and it finds its way back towards mid, but back to the corner immediately, and another quick passing play, but Sand kills the ball. Still floating back. He gets in front of it, manages to touch it a little bit further away. Melly trying to force this here out of the blue corner. Killam Will not allowing that. Back over towards mid now, and Dalis just looking to boom a ball in. Sand goes high. Oh, that ball just barely saved against the crossbar. Could have been Texas fighting back here with the win right at the buzzer, but now it's over in front of the orange. Squinty with the ball, wants to try and find its way in, but clips the crossbar, and that'll be it, unless the A&M side can get this goal. Although so close, but that should be it. The ball most likely gonna hit the ground, and we're into overtime. Melly just gonna boom that ball over into the blue. Sand catching it, managing to start playing it away. Back down over towards mid. It's gonna lob over in front of the blue net, but still not finding its way inside. Melly looking to try and fire off a shot. It's back over towards Saxman. It's a quick pass to Sand. Oh, it's off the right crossbar though, and Dalis looking to try and dribble that one away. Squinty dropping back as Dalis looks to try and deliver this over into the Virginia Tech net, but Sand won't allow it. Melly meets, gets the ball back over here into the corner. It's dropping down towards mid. Saxman sees it, manages to kill it towards the right side. Sand to follow, touches it mid. Sand pressuring that ball just a little bit more over into the orange corner, and Squinty, he wants to try and follow this up into a shot. He finds it, but it's there against Killam Will, and Will not allow that one to slip behind him. It's over now towards the blue. Dalis trying to line up this shot. Sand won't allow it. It's back over towards the right. Saxman under the ball, has to try and give it up, and Killam trying to center this back over towards Dalis and Melly. Melly does come forward to take the shot. It gets trapped over here into the corner. He centers it towards mid. Sand just gonna boom it all the way down the pitch. Squinty goes up to meet, but Dalis meets him high, kills that ball towards the wall, and now Sax looking to try and get it past, gets the ball over inside of the orange. Dalis going up to meet him. Melly trying to get this ball away as Squinty pressures, and Sand, he's there following up with Sax. It's back towards mid. Sand to fall. follow, and he delivers in the goal. 95 seconds of overtime, and Virginia Tech B, they take the 2-0 lead in the match. Virginia Tech B now up 2-0 at match point. We jump straight into game number 3, where Texas A&M, a reverse sweep now necessary to get themselves back into this match and secure up a win. Squinty taking the ball over towards the blue corner right off the bat to try and clear it away. Dalis to chase. Brains to follow through. A new sub in here from the Texas A&M side, trying to perhaps throw a little bit of the planning that VTB throughout the entirety of this game has been working on into disarray. Well, now it's back over towards Melly. He's trying to set this back over towards mid. Dalis, Brains, both back there waiting. It manages to find its way back over towards mid. Saxman trying to fight here against Dalis, but it gets killed over towards that orange corner. Sand to follow through. The ball in front of the net. Brains going to kill it back over towards mid. Squinty getting an additional touch back over towards the mid pitch, and Sand and Brains trying to fight this out. Brains wins it, gets it back over to Dalis, and now finding the ball pretty deep over here into the blue, but it goes straight onto the ceiling. Now over towards the left wall. Sand looking to get it away. Brains won't allow it. The ball back towards the net, and Saxman to boom it over into the blue. Oh, sorry, into the orange, as the blue trying to pressure their way through, but Melly finds the ball, trying to lob this one past, finds it back towards net, but it's into the backboard. Dalis follows and slaps in the first, and finally, after a relentless series of shots, Texas A&M, they secure up their first goal here in game number 3 after a minute and 15 seconds of gameplay. While Squinty, he wants to try and deny a second goal anytime soon. It's back towards mid. Sand to kill it over towards the left corner. Dalis looking to try and boom it away, not allowed. Brains killing it over towards the opposite wall. Saxman to touch it back. Sand sees this coming back his way, but Dalis too fast, gets that ball even further into the blue. Saxman looking to try and play it past. Brains touching it down mid. It's right onto the back of Melly, but Squinty from inside the net going to deny and savor that goal. Nobody going to be able to get in the second goal here for the Texas A&M side, but still trying to pressure this goal. Dalis finds it over towards the corner, wants to try and see if he can set this up towards mid. Brains is there waiting, but too many defenders in the way. Squinty looking to try and play this one out, gets it over into the orange, wants to try and play it past Melly, but won't be able to with limited boost. Now Sand looking to try and center this one back up. Brains goes forward to meet, gets the ball back towards mid. Squinty manages to force the issue, but it's back towards mid. Dalis lobbing this over in front of the net. Brains wants to fire it off. It's over into the blue side corner. Melly gonna touch it over off the blue corner and center it back up towards mid. Saxman, he just meets the ball right off the hood of a Texan defender, manages to force the issue and secure in the equalizer. We're 6 seconds into the second half, and Dalis, he wants to go through. He takes an open net. Right off the kickoff, VTB, it takes them a while to get themselves that equalizer, and Texas A&M only allow them to savor it for all of 5 seconds before bouncing back with another of their own. Now it's over in front of the net. Saxman gonna lob it up, but it's still in. Look at that. Trying to deny these fast shots from Texas A&M for Virginia Tech. They are just going too much too quick for them, and the ball finds its way through once again. A 2-goal lead now over for the Texans as they lead 3-1 with 2 minutes remaining. If they can hold on to this lead, game number 4 looking like an inevitability. But this ball, oh my goodness, it's still back towards net. Squinty gets up inside to get the touch on it and try to touch it out. He manages to stall, but the ball still bouncing there along the goal line. Manages to find its way smacked through. And now Dalis, he wants to try and play this out. The ball over into the blue corner. It's back towards mid as Sand looking to try and play this into the Texan end. Saxman goes forward, meets the ball, but it's not quite on target. A demo there into the back line. That sets up a potential shot, but Squinty, he's just forced away by Dalis. Saxman back in the play, wants to try and set this back over towards the ball himself, back toward the net, sorry. And Brains looking to try and just deny anything, but Dalis getting that touch just to deny the pass. Squinty tries to still get it back over to a teammate, But the ball bouncing free back here into the blue corner, and Brains forcing the issue. Melly sees the ball mid, but a backflip, not able to find himself the shot. Now back over towards mid. Dalis gonna fire one off, and Saxman can't find the hit. 5-1 now, and Texas A&M, they kept the first two games close, real back and forth affairs, and now perhaps they're starting to get their attacking prowess right back. With the addition of Brains, this team is now up 5-1, and Dalis, he wants to try and get this one out. It's back over towards mid. Saxman tries to touch it back mid. Saxman as well, just going to chase this one along the wall, but can't quite find the touch to get it further away. Sand's there, though, managing to get that touch. It's back towards box. Saxman stops it along the line, but Brains is there, secures in the goal. 6-1 now, as Texas A&M looking unstoppable here in Game 3. They definitely want to play out this one, try to get that reverse sweep, and they get the Brazil on the board at 7-1. Oh my goodness, this is an entirely different Texas team. Confidence oozing out of every part of their cars. As you can see, shot after shot making its way in. Sand trying to boom that ball over into the orange, but at this point, 20 seconds left. Oh, that one's going to make its way through. Needs to be 5 more goals here in under 20 seconds. And unfortunately for Virginia Tech, that is just not looking likely. It's over towards the left wall again. Melly, he's just trying to kill some time at this point. They don't even care if the ball finds its way in as long as they get that clock down. And Melly looks like he does care whether or not it finds its way in, because he dribbles it all the way back over and rips the 6-goal lead back 8-2. And this Texas A&M team looking strong, looking powerful, and we'll have to see as we go into game number 4. Will Virginia Tech bounce back and close it out, or is Texas A&M going to take us to a game 5? Texas A&M fighting back. We go into game number 4 where they look to try and tie this series up. Virginia Tech B going to be looking to try and rip it away and win this out here and now. And Squinty, he's just going to set that back over towards mid. Melly has to jump up to deny that ball. Saxman going through, managing to drop it back down over towards the orange box. Dalisk kills it over towards the right wall, and now Dalisk wants to try and chase this one through. Goes for a demo, in fact. Grabs some full boost for the trouble, and Brains waiting towards mid. Melly sees the ball going past him. Squinty tries to get this shot on target, but Dalisk saves it away. Squinty trying to find himself a shot, but it quickly gets touched away, and now Brains having just to try and lob that one in, and he's going to succeed. Gets in the goal from over on the right side of the pitch, smacks it in from across the midfield line as well, and that's going to be the first goal on board 50 seconds in. Back towards mid. Sand trying to go through to get a touch on that one. Brains coming through to assist as well, but Melly managing to get the ball back over into the Virginia Tech side. And Texas, they are looking just to try and strike while the iron's hot. The ball gets sent high. Squinty trying to play this over in front of the VT goal, and now it's back towards the box again, or sorry, back towards the Texas goal as VT trying desperately to equalize this game up early on. Don't want to allow any opportunities for a 2-0 lead to come out here. But unfortunately for them, they lose a player in the process. Now it's back over towards the right wall. We're going to stay here on this death cam for a second, I guess. And Sand back into the play. Brains on the wall, sees the ball coming in. It's going to go back over towards the mid-pitch line as he looks to try and play it out. Sand kills it towards the right. Now it's back towards Melly. Touched up over towards the left wall. Saxman dropping it down towards Dalis. The ball going to be boomed back over towards that VT goal. And now they need to play it again once more. Sand goes up to receive it. Kills it off the ceiling. Back now over towards the box. Saxman wants to try and play it here out of the blue side corner. And Brains going up. Wants to try and meet Dalis. Meeting that ball on the right. Squinty to follow. It's back over towards the orange side. Now it's past Melly. Dalis finds it. Manages to keep it over. But look at Melly just getting bumped around over here in the blue end of the pitch. Squinty finally grabs the ball. Looks to play it away. It's back over towards the corner. Sand wants to try and get this one out. Does get it back over towards mid. And Saxman faking off that aggressor. Managing to maintain possession here. Brains does not want to allow this one to slip behind him. And now it's Melly looking just just to try and save it back over towards mid. He does. Squinty looking, trying to play this one back in. Sand centers it mid. Saxman goes up to receive, but Dalisk applying the pressure and keeping the ball over towards that corner as Brains now looking just to try and get himself back into the play. It's over towards right. Squinty trying to follow, but Dalisk killing it away quickly, and look at that. A demo coming through for both teams. Sand claiming a life as now Saxman wants to come up here, get a pass going over to him. Brains catches the ball, gets it just in the nick of time before Squinty arrives to take a shot. Brains a back pass over, and that's Dallas to secure. Look at that. After about 3 minutes of play, we see a second goal by Texas A&M, and now with a 2-0 lead, Virginia Tech B, they need to try and start striking soon, but a third comes in. And that's a hat trick to nothing before the final 100 seconds. Squinty looking to play this out. It's killed by Brains over towards the corner. Wants to try and keep this one away. Manages to get a nice touch there to deny Sand any sort of additional one himself. And Melee just killing that ball over towards the orange corner. Now it's back towards mid. Dallas meets the ball, keeps it back down. Melee goes up to try and meet. Now it's back over towards the left corner. Brains wants to play this away. It's back mid. Saxman killing it over towards the right. Squinty to follow through, but not quite going to land a touch. Dallas just going to boom it back over into the VTB side. And now Brains looking to try and find a way past these defenders. It's a center back towards mid. Squinty going to boom it away. Dallas back, keeps it towards the orange corner, and now we're in the final minute as we see still a fight from VTB to try and get themselves some goals on board. That one from Dalisk isn't quite going to find the target, but still with only 40 seconds to go, Virginia Tech, they are looking to try and get this back on a winning position, but right now it's not looking likely. Saxman's shot even going to be denied there along the bottom by Dalisk. Brains wants to try and follow this one up into the corner. Squinty as well. Back over towards mid. Dalisk, he's going to drop it back towards the box. Saxman denies. 20 seconds now, and unfortunately for VTB, we are going to see this game going the way of Texas A&M. They keep the game in their possession for the entirety of regulation, and now we are going to see a game 5 between these two teams to determine the winner in this head-to-head match. Dallas going to bring the ball out, allow it to touch down. Squinty actually might be able to find a last-second goal here just to pad some stats. But nonetheless, this game will, of course, be ending here. A great job from Texas A&M. They stay alive, and now we move on to the Game 5 decider. Well, it all comes down to this, a decider, game number 5, to see who comes out ahead between VTB and Texas A&M. And now we're back over towards Brains, trying to fire off the first shot early, goes up for the double touch. It's just barely not there, and now Sand looking to try and get it out. Melee, a little pass towards mid. Dallas receives, but the defender's blocking out that line of shots, so now it's back over towards Brains, back over towards Saxman, and he's looking just to try and play it away as fast as he can. Brains gets it back towards mid. Dallas touching it a little bit more back over towards that mid line. Brains following that one up, loses his life in the process. Saxman, a little bit of a misflip there on the wall, so now it's back over towards Sand. Meets it high. Dallas there to block off against him. Brains keeps it back over into the Virginia Tech side. Melee coming up with the ball, wants to try and follow it through. It's over now towards mid. Dallas trying to line up this shot, and now it's back over towards Squinty, who wants to try and fight it out of him in that corner. Sand and Saxman forced to go up to defend against that one, and now it's back towards mid. A minute gone, and a back and forth affair as they fight for possession right now over towards mid. Dallas taking it towards the right side. Sand looking just to try and lob it past. Sand gonna find it now back over in front of the net, and Melee, he wants to try and play that one out, finds it towards the left wall. Dallas wanting to follow this one up as well. Brains managing to go up and receive the ball, centers it back towards mid. Dallas, though, following for the shot. The defenders, not going to allow it. And speak of the demos, there it is, as you see Brains now coming through, looking to try and take advantage of the chaos, but it's back over towards the wall. Saxman to chase. Dallas trying to follow with the shot. Sand not allowing it, and Brains not going to be allowed either, as Sand now looks to try and play it further into the Texan side. The ball over into the corner, gets met there right up against Melee, and now it's back over towards Dallas as he touches it back mid. Squinty to meet. The ball back over towards the mid-pitch line. Sand to follow. Goes mid and Sand, oh! Trying to find that shot, and it's just saved along that left crossbar. Saxman trying to allow Sand to come back in and try to drive this one away. Squinty touching it back mid. Texas, of course, fighting back from a 0-2 deficit, trying to come out here with the win. And Virginia Tech, they do not want to allow themselves to be reverse swept here. So the ball back over towards mid, but Melly meeting it, getting it back over into this blue corner right away. And Sand gonna lob it a little bit further up. Squinty goes forward to meet. Saxman following as well. The ball back over towards the orange side. Sand to follow. It's back over in front of the net, and Dallas gonna quickly clear it away. Now it's back over towards Squinty. Back over towards mid. Brains, a misflip, and that leaves the ball for Melly, but he takes it a little further towards net. Brains finds it, gets touched back over towards mid, and Dallas here to follow the ball up. Flicks it past one. Saxman there to receive. Melly there ready to meet it on the wall, and Sand following up to get a hit himself. Uses up the last of his boost to do so, so now he's waiting around towards the right, and Dallas getting dribbled past there by Saxman, but the ball met by Melly, boomed right back over into the blue, and Squinty having to save away against a shot. 90 seconds to go. Still goalless. And at this point, it's a golden goal opportunity for either of these teams, because with the time remaining, it is going to be do or die to try and equalize this one before anything else can come out. We enter the final minute, and still, of course, no goals scored, but Brains centering it back down in front of the box. That's an additional touch from Dallas, and Melly comes through. Manages to get the first goal of the game with 50 seconds remaining, and now the pressure's starting to burst. Virginia Tech, they need to equalize this one or the reverse sweep will come true, and what a save! That one right inside the top right corner has to get saved away there by the Texans side, and they managed to do it in style. That ball gets right out of harm's way and now finds its way over towards a blue box as Saxman looks to try and play this one past. Brains sees it, goes under, gets the bump. 20 seconds, and Virginia Tech B, they still need to try and tie this one up. Squinty takes the initial touch. It's over towards the right wall, and now back over towards Brains and Saxman, who are fighting for possession. Brains takes it, manages to maintain it towards mid, gets it down. Sand trying to read the shot. Dallas there. 4 seconds. It needs to be a goal here for the blue, and it's back towards mid. Melly will boom it away. If it touches the ground, will be over, and touch the ground it does. Texas A&M complete the reverse sweep, and in a nail-biting Game 5, take it away for the win in the match. Let's jump straight into game number 1. We've got the University of Alabama on the blue, the University of Dayton on the orange, and we're straight over into the blue right off the kickoff. Rick from corporate looking to try and set that one down. Shrek box managing to get it away. Solution trying to watch out against the goal as Supreme looks to try and center this up towards mid, and now it's back over towards the right wall. Rick has to jump back up to it. Shrek can't quite find the hit to get it closer to the net, but Supreme able to get it away from that Dayton goal before it becomes too much of an issue. Shrek just gonna boom it away. Carrot falling back here as Rick looks to try and block off here against the blue side assault, but Sox managing to secure in the first goal here for Alabama, smacking it in right there along enemy lines, and now Dayton playing from behind. They need to try and fight their way back in here as they are down the first goal of game number 1 of the best of 5. Carrot, oh, that ball goes just a little bit too far off the wall. Now it's over into the backboard. Supreme wants to follow up over into the right wall now, and Shrek just trying to kill some momentum as the ball goes back to Carrot. Oh, and he tries to pogo it straight down into the net, finds the crossbar and Solution there, who comes up with quite the solution to just touch it away over to that corner, and Supreme looking to set this one back up. Solution over towards the corner once more. Sox touching it mid, a little bit risky, and Rick trying to get in the way and take advantage of the chaos, but Carrot falling back, sees Solution approaching with the ball, manages to get back in the way of it, and Supreme falling back just to guard this net. Sox goes up for a shot, doesn't quite find anything. Shrek not quite able to get it onto box either, so Solution now to follow, wants to touch it over towards mid. Sox setting up, and oh, just barely a miss there right along the goal line. Rick trying to get that one past Supreme. It's back over towards him on the right, and Carrot trying to follow this into a fast shot, but Solution won't allow it. and Dayton still searching for their equalizer here as they enter the second minute of play here, or should I say third, as we're about to find our way into the halftime mark soon, and still Alabama with a 1-0 lead so far in this series. Supreme goes up, meets the ball high, starts to try and get an air dribble underway, and eventually the ball boomed back over into the blue. Solution meets it, gets it back mid. We're about to reach the halftime mark now, and Supreme touching it over towards the left wall. Solution as well, trying to pressure that away. Supreme gets a little bit of an additional touch back towards mid, and Carrot follows through with the touch himself, gets it back over towards the blue. Solution wants to try and get it away and just hops that ball right above the hood of Rick, not allowing him to follow through with any shots himself. And Rick trying to center this one up. Solution's there to deny, and oh, Supreme gets bumped by Shrek back into the ball, and now into the backboard. That ball finds itself centered up once more. Rick gonna lob it over. Solution can't find the touch, and Rick's lob is gonna be the thing to seal the equalization up. The University of Dayton finally biting back with a goal of their own, and 2 minutes left to play with, and an accidental own goal from the Alabamans. They try to get that one away, but the pressure just mounting up in front of that net, and Dayton from 0-2 in no time flat. They go from goalless to their first advantage. And now with 100 seconds to go, it's Alabama on the back foot. They're the ones looking now to see if they can find themselves an opportunity to fight back up here. Rick, it's back over towards the right wall. Carrot wants to try and boom that along. Over now into the corner. Solution wants to play it out. Supreme gets it to the left wall. Sox, it goes down, bounces right out in front of him, and Rick trying to cut off that ball before the clear can come through, but it connects. Solution looking to try and air dribble that one as close over here to the Dayton goal as he can. Supreme sees it trying to slip its way past, wants to just get this ball out of harm's way, but Solution lining up here for a potential shot. Met in a 50. Not going to be allowed to do too much more with that, and Carrot, he just wants to play this one out. It's back over towards mid. You can hear the announcer calling 60 seconds left here in this game, and still the University of Dayton holding on to a 1-goal lead here at 2-1. Alabama still searching for their own equalizer here, and Sox might find it, but Rick jumping up, the guardian angel up there in the corner, not allowing that ball any entrance into the net. And Sox, he's trying still to find some sort of crack in the armor. A back pass to Solution, it's not quite on, and Rick goes up to meet it anyway. Supreme, it's over into his corner. Carrot manages to get himself back in mid and block off against the shot of Sox. Now it's finding its way back over into the blue, and Rick wants to follow it through with the shot himself. It's just into the top crossbar, but Carrots won't be. Follows it up, drops it inside the left crossbar, and now with 14 seconds to go, you see a 3-1 lead for the University of Dayton as Carrot looks to try and play this one out, centering it back down towards mid. It gets boomed back over into the orange, and Dayton, they're just looking to keep this one away, but it's almost done and dusted, and there we'll have it. The time expires, and the University of Dayton holds strong, and with a 3-1 win, they will take game one, and with it the first game of the best of 5. The University of Dayton up by 1 after an impressive game 1 showing, but we jump now into game number 2, where Alabama looks to try and strike back and equalize up this series, while Supreme, he tries to go up to block off against an early play from Shrek, but it doesn't prevent the fast-firing shots out of the Alabama side, and just like that, it's going to be a 1-goal lead for Alabama straight off the bat here, and it's immediately equalized. Supreme, that was a phenomenal little steal there right off the hood and just into an open net. Really no way to predict that one out of the Dayton side, or out of the Alabama side, sorry. And Dayton, oh, just looking to try and rip back a lead early on here. Only 30 seconds in here in this game, and it has just been back and forth scoring potential all over this pitch. Well, Solution, he wants to try and open it up back over towards the Dayton goal, but it finds its way back towards mid. Shrek, he sees that ball coming towards him, wants to try and play it away. Now back over towards the left wall, and Sox looking to just try and play it away. Supreme goes up to meet. Carrot had committed to that ball as well, but now it's pretty committal over towards the Alabama goal, and Solution, he has to meet there in a 50 against Carrot, and now the ball back towards mid. Sox, he just allows it to get past him. Rick over into the corner. Shrek, it goes above his hood. And Solution, he's looking to try and play that one away. He's successful. It's back towards mid. Solution once more trying to chase that ball out. Sees it going over towards the wall and decides to go up to chase it over into the orange himself. But Supreme doesn't allow it. The ball back towards mid. Carrot to fight, and oh my goodness. Catching the breath straight in my throat, because look at how fast that play came out. A fast firing shot down met by an equally fast save along the goal line, and now we're back over towards this backboard where once again Alabama and Dayton fighting to see who will come out with the lead here. Solution chasing that one back over into a center position, but it's met there against an orange defender. Supreme not allowing that one uncontested for long. Ball back towards mid. Solution wants to chase it away, but it's over into the blue corner, and Carrot, he's just going to get a demo back there in the goal. Sox looks to play this one out. Supreme, it's back over towards the wall, and Sox, he gets off the ball. It's back over towards Rick, and he's able to get it away as a demo comes out here in the Dayton backline. Solution looking to try and open up some sort of shot here, but he's bullied off the ball here by two orange side defenders, and now Rick looks to try and go up and steal it away from Sox. Not going to be able to, and uses up the last of his boost to do so. Carrot back towards mid. Supreme wants to touch it past, gets it back towards target, but Solution saves it away. Supreme over here into the blue corner, looking to try and center this one up towards mid. Rick to follow, Carrot to follow, and he manages to get the ball over into the corner. Supreme to chase, gets it back over towards the blue. Solution, he sees that coming his way. Carrot moves in to try and steal it away before any sort of clear can come through, and Solution and Sox trying to pressure that orange goal, but not quite able to find a shot. The ball back towards mid. Rick, it gets past him. Supreme in the back line, just touching it off this wall here, looking to try and get it away. Rick, he sees it dropping down over towards himself. The ball gonna bounce right back in towards the backboard, and Sox, oh my goodness, he follows it up with a shot himself, and Carrot saves it horizontally there along the goal line, denying the lead, and Sox trying to chase in the goal himself, but nobody on the Dayton side allowing this ball to enter their net. Now it's back towards the blue. Solution, he sees it get past him. He sees it center back up and goes forward to take an additional hit. Shrek kills it high. Carrot follows it up, and now it's back over towards Rick, who booms it straight into the orange. Shrek, Solution, both trying to chase this one away. They see it center back over towards the blue, and Carrot trying to bump out the remaining defender, and Supreme, he's in the back line. Solution wants to force this issue. It's back over towards the left wall. It finds itself off, and Rick looking to play that one over. Sox finds it, gets it over into the blue corner. Shrek manages to get this one back towards mid, and Supreme, he just needs to clear the ball away. 40 seconds. Shrek looking to try and leave Solution with the ball. He does, and the ball finds its way right back across the mid pitch. Carrot to follow, gets it cornered, and now into the backboard. Solution has to get another clear. It's back over into the orange. Supreme just gonna touch it over towards the wall to try and deny any sort of centers. Gets a bump on Solution as well. Rick following with a touch, and Shrek and Sox looking to salvage an attack here on the orange end. Carrot goes forward to try and get it away, but it's Supreme with the ultimate touch to get it back over the blue side's line, and Solution trying just to touch it away desperately. Rick gets it back towards mid. Carrot wants to follow with the shot, but it's towards the right. 2 seconds, 1. Solution finds the ball. This is the last play, and Sox smacks it back towards the net, but it touches the ground. We've got overtime here in game number 2, and Dayton, if they take this, they'll be at match point. Alabama's still looking to try and equalize up game 1, and the ball ball back over towards the right. Sox to try and follow it away. Gets it past 2, but Supreme's there. Keeps the ball aggressive. It's back over towards the wall. Oh my goodness, and a demo from Carrot just to take one more defender out of the play. It's back towards mid. Supreme looking for a shot. He finds it straight in front of the net. Carrot, Rule 1 against Shrek there in the net, but the Rule 1 broken, and now we're going to have to see Alabama. Are they going to allow this ball past them into the defense? Shocks has to go forward. And Rick gets back towards mid. Carrot's there waiting. Touches it past 1, but Shrek's there. Loses his life in the process. Supreme's there to follow. The ball not quite on, but Rick and Carrot, they're there to follow. It's over off the corner. Centering back up towards mid. Carrot carries it to the opposite wall, but still nobody able to strike. Carrot finds the ball. Wants to try and play it up here into a net, and that's going to be it. Supreme follows through. Hits in that center and secures up the win, with the University of Dayton going up to match and series point. The University of Dayton now at match point. We jump straight into the first kickoff of Game 3. The ball finding its way over into the orange immediately. Rick looking to play it out. Back towards mid. Supreme. This ball back over towards him. He's going to lob that back towards the net, and Supreme following that one as Carrot looks to try and chase it over into the blue corner. Carrot finds it, looks to play it out of the orange as fast as possible. Solution sees that ball getting lobbed back, and it's saved against the crossbar. Oh my goodness, how close that was. In Supreme, a lightning fast shot to try and catch the defenders off guard, but they're too quick to it. Now, with a minute expired, still no goals to be found. Carrot has to save against that one. The ball being found here up against the ceiling. Supreme wants to follow, but can't quite find the shot. Rick to follow. Manages to get it past Solution. Shrek a little overcommitted there as well, but managing to get back in time as Sox looks to clear this away. Solution a fast follow. Shrek, he's the last man back. He inserts himself into that play, manages to deny the shot. Sox just going to retake possession back here towards mid, but Rick to follow, and Carrot, oh, he's looking just to try and get a slight adjustment back towards net at the last second, but he's not needed to, because it's back over to Supreme and back into an open box as the University of Dayton slap in their first a minute and a half into this game. Rick now following this ball over into the blue, but Sox looking to try and maintain it within the orange side of the pitch. Sox to follow one more time with a potential shot over towards the backboard, but Supreme clears it away. Rick now managing to chase this off over towards the blue. Supreme going to get a touch back towards net. Carrot looking to go up and block there against the clear. He succeeds. The ball's in front of an open net, and that's going to be too easy for Carrot as he just floats in front of the net and delivers in the ball for a 2-0 lead. Dayton, they don't want to play this out in a 5-game series. They want to close it out here and now, and if they can hold on to their 2-goal lead for 2 minutes and 30 seconds more, they will of course come away this match as victors. But Alabama, they don't want to go down that easily. Solution looking for one as he gets it back over and manages to deliver the ball into the top right of the box. So 2 minutes 27, a 1-goal lead now for Dayton, and Alabama closing that gap even closer. They just need one more. Oh no, that one gonna be just right of net. Rick looking to play this out, finds the ball over into the blue, wants to try and play it past. It centers itself towards mid. Oh, but Sox, he wants to get that one away. It's back over towards the orange, back over in its front of this Dayton goal, and they're looking for the shot here. Shrek centering up here as Sox's pass comes through, but it's Solution in mid looking to play against that orange side clear as it finds its way back towards him. Supreme back on it. The final 100 seconds now entered. Dayton still with a 1-goal lead here, and if they can hold on to that, they will of course win this game in 3. 90 seconds. Carrot, the ball centering up in front of the Alabama net. Sox looking to try and play it away, but can't quite find a touch. Carrot, oh my goodness, what theatrics there out of the corner to win it back in front of the net, but Solution takes possession, looks to try and clear it away. The ball gingerly given back over to Rick, and he's looking to try and set up a play towards net, but the last of his boost exhausted. It's back over into the blue. The ball finds its way over into the orange corner, and Rick touches it towards the right wall. It's back over off the crossbar. Over off the corner, sorry, trying to find its way towards that crossbar, and Solution goes up to meet the ball on the wall. Supreme, it's back towards mid. Sox goes forward. He wants to try and center this one up. Rick just gonna gingerly kill it back towards Carrot, and Carrot gonna boom it back over into the blue. Solution killing it back to Sox, but Carrot inserting himself, keeping that ball aggressive, and Sox has to clear. It's back towards Supreme. He is going to lob it over towards the backboard. Looks to try and chase this in, and Rick, oh my goodness, it's off the crossbar, as now Solution looking to try and equalize this one up, but Supreme floats in and saves. Now Carrot looking to try and kill some momentum on this ball, doesn't want to let it any closer to the Dayton net, and now there's only 10 seconds left. Alabama, it's do or die. You need a goal now, otherwise this game is gone, and the match along with it. Solution finds the ball, it's over towards the wall, but it's gonna touch the ground here. Sox keeps it alive, but it's back towards the blue box. Solution keeping it up. It's over towards the left wall, but they not letting it die here. Dayton, they're looking to try and get one more as the ball air dribbled back towards the net. Supreme lets it touch the ground, and the University of Dayton walk away with a 3-0 clean sweep. Wow, what nail biters we got to see in both of these matches. Texas A&M winning out in a close 5-game series against Virginia Tech B. The final game decided by a single goal throughout the entirety of it. And the University of Dayton coming out with a clean sweep against the University of Alabama. But don't let that scoreline fool you, because those games were back and forth right until the very end. But that is, of course, all we'll have for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll see you next week. But for now, that's all we've got. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.